seen a comment. Oh God. Okay, I believe you can all hear me now. So by the end of this section, I want you to just understand a system that multiplies your sales as a business owners and also grow your business, because the theme of this particular conference is what, how to times and 10 times your business growth, or how to grow your business. Basically, that's just the theme. So in any business at all, you must definitely master this one particular skill, which is the skill of copywriting. Or copywriting, most times when I hear when people tell me about copywriting, or when they talk about copywriting is so simple and it's very, very sweet, to be sincere with you. And copywriting is just selling with words, selling with your words, like your words. That's just what copywriting is. And today we're going to be talking about the conversion code. When you hear the word conversion, what comes to your head? Like conversion. Okay, let me just answer a quick question. Let's begin with this. Raise your hand up if you have ever had a product or a service that people liked but people did not buy. Raise your hand up. Okay. Okay, for me now, I'm going to be sharing a little bit of my story. When I started first in the online space last year, I had this wonderful product. It was a very, very wonderful product. But unfortunately for me, people did not buy it though. Yes, people did not buy it because I lacked this particular skill, which is copywriting. Yes, I lacked the skill. I had a wonderful product, an amazing product as a business owner, because I am a business owner obviously, and I own a brand. And I had this wonderful product. I marketed it like all my life depend on it. But the sales I got was so poor. See, the thing is, you might have an excellent product, yes, but if people don't see your product, if people does not understand your product, or if people do not feel motivated to act on your product, they will not buy it and you will never make a sale. You might have, definitely we all have a wonderful product or ideas we want to implement. Oh, yes. But if people do not like see your product, feel your product, or understand your product, you will not make a sale. And this is where my topic comes in, the conversion code. Yes, I'm going to be talking about the conversion code, because anything you're doing in the online space, either offline, online, or as a business owner generally, you must crack this code very well if you really want to receive this, what we call ego in Igbo language, or if you really want to make sale. Now, what is conversion? Ask me, what is conversion? Conversion is simply when someone takes action on what you want them to do. Like, for instance, now you might make a post online and you want them to take action. Action can be in form of clicking a link, signing up for your training, buying your product, hiring you, anything at all. That is just all what conversion is all about. And today we are going to be cracking the code of conversion. We are going to be cracking the code of conversion. As I said earlier, conversion is simply when someone takes the action you want them to do. So as a business owner, you are the person to tell your audience or your ideal customers what you want them to do. Because I've seen a lot of business owner assumed that yes, my audience are supposed to know what I want or what they are supposed to do. You want to make sale in the online space or as a business owner generally. See, you need to be audacious, you need to be bold, you need to tell people that yes, this is what I want you to do. That is where the action comes in, and that is where conversion comes in. So let us think of your business as a garden. Yes, your products or your services are just like the seed in that garden. The copywriting, I'm going to be talking about copywriting very soon. The copywriting is just like the sunshine that makes people notice and feel the need to grow the seed. Now, your offer, I'm going to be explaining all these things. Your offer is the water that nourishes them to act, and the advertisement or anything you're going to be using to sell your copy is the wind that carries your garden fragrance to the right people. And the last thing, which is the most important thing, is the conversion. Now, conversion is the fruit of your harvest in your garden, which is what? Your buyers. Or yes, your buyers, people that gives you money. I'm not talking about your prospects. No, the conversion is the fruit of your harvest. So imagine now, the year is coming to an end. We all know that, and most business owners are strategizing on how to grow their businesses in 2026. And after all these rigorous practice and rigorous everything, you created a copy, and at the end of everything, you were not able to get sales. There is frustration. Oh. It will definitely lead to frustration. That is why conversion is very, very important. Now, what is copywriting? I've said this earlier. Copywriting is simple. It's just selling with words. Yes, selling with words. That is copywriting. Copywriting is just like the art and also the skill of using your words. What can be different, you know what is words. I'm not going deeply into writing or going deeply into English aspect. So copywriting is just the art and skill of using words to attract attention, to create desire. Because if people want to buy from you as a business owner, or if you want your business to grow, you must create desire. Yes, you must create desire. And also, you must make people take action. You must make people take action. Like for instance now, a young man, let's use this scenario, maybe a soap vendor. Yeah, a young man sold handmade soaps. Like the quality is beautiful. It has amazing scent, but his sales were very low. Because let me tell you the reason. He will write something like gentle on skin, natural ingredient, smell that lasts all day, and all of that. People will actually notice that, yes, but they will not buy, because you are just selling what your product is all about. You are not selling what you want them to feel. Are you getting me? So if you want to make conversion, you must tap into the desire of your audience, or you must tap into the desire of your ideal customer. That is how to make conversion. That is how to make conversion. And in the copywriting industry, there's what we call offer. Yes, there's what we call offer. An offer is just what makes people act now. Remember, I said for you to make conversion, you must tell people what you want them to do as a business owner. You don't assume here. No, 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 we don't assume. Because assumption, if you're assuming you created something, you're assuming your audience is going to do something, you will continue to look at that particular post or your product without getting profit or without getting income. So you have to tell them, yes, you have to tell them what you want them to do. You have to tell them what you want them to do. And is your offer that makes people act now. If you want people to act now, it is your offer that makes people act now. So let's just talk a little bit about copywriting and also a little bit about offer. So now, I said earlier, you need to tell them exactly what you want them to do. You need to tell them. Yes, you need to tell them. And the most, let me just list the 8 most powerful words you can always include in marketing your copy. The most powerful words you can include in marketing your copy. Now, marketing must be done deliberately. Yes, as a business owner, marketing is one of the top things you must do deliberately. You cannot just say, I'm a business owner, I create so and so, or I'm selling shoes, beautiful shoes, and you are just posting pictures online. I see a lot of vendors do this on their status or even on Facebook. They're just posting pictures. What do you want them to do? People, they will just, the highest thing you're going to get is just likes from the pictures you're creating. Do you understand? So marketing must be done deliberately, and there are particular words you can use to trigger more action than others. Now, have you ever seen anything free and ended up paying for that particular thing? Yes, I've seen that. It is not scam. Oh. Some people might say, but they said it is free. Why are they putting price for that? That is where copywriting comes in. Yes. Now, number one word you can use in marketing your copy is what? Free. Now, let me be frank with you. Nobody on this planet Earth rejects free. Now, imagine you say maybe you are a coach online, and you say you are marketing a product or your coaching services, and maybe you say anybody that joins in today are going to be getting a free ebook, a free course on visibility, a free something. People want to, they want to join because they feel that they will feel like, you are giving them free. Like this word, the word free, that word free is one powerful word in the copywriting industry that you can use when creating your copy. Yes, because nobody rejects free food at all. Nobody rejects free food. Nobody rejects free ebook. Nobody rejects free anything free. Nobody rejects that. Another word you can implement while creating your copy. I said earlier, copywriting is just writing that attract sales. Yes, like the act of writing. But your main purpose is to get sales, is to convert. Are you getting me? So one of some of the few words you can use is free. You can also use new. Who doesn't like new things? This Christmas season, everybody wants to get new shoes, new dresses, new air, new everything. So when you put the word new in your copy, you are tapping into their emotions. Yes, you are tapping into their emotions. Okay, back then in school, so many people, whenever is another term, you see a lot of people with new school bag, new so and so. As a marketer or as a business owner, using the word new in your copy makes your buyer desire it more. Like, if you can implement this, implementation is always the key. You can get all the codes, all the conversion code I'm going to be talking about, but if you do not implement, you are not going to receive this. You will not get sales at all. So using the word new is also something you can implement. Another thing is secrets. Imagine I say, can I tell you a secret? You want to say, okay, tell me. What's the secret? Tell me. Now, how do you feel when I say, can I tell you a secret? So, in writing a copy, most top copywriters, they know all of this. When you say secret, how do you feel? I just got your attention, right? When I said, can I tell you a secret? We all have this attentive span, and our attention span is very small, either in the online space or in the offline space. So as a business owner, you must be able to get the attention of your audience in in just maybe 5 seconds, because once you cannot get the attention, forget it. You have lost that sale. You have automatically lost that sale. Yes, you have lost that sale. Another word that you can implement is now. Now, you can use the word now. Most people end their copy with a very poor CTA. I've seen this a lot. You're a business owner, but you end your copy with your CTA is very poor. You want people to either hire your services, buy your products, and you're not telling them what you want them to do. Your CTA just means call to action. What are you telling them to do? What is the action you want them to do? What is the action? You can use the word now. Now you can say, maybe you're marketing a product, maybe a dress. You say, to get these bonuses, call us now, book us now, something now. Now is one powerful word you can use. You can also use subscribe now. You have seen a lot of things. Subscribe now, order now. Mostly Jumia is currently marketing or doing their Black Friday. They did their Black Friday yesterday, and you can say so and so and so, order now, so and so now. So now is also one of the things you can use. Another thing you can use to convert or to make more sales as a business owner is promo. That word promo is a very, very high thing. It's something that whenever Nigerians hear the word promo, they want to jump into that offer. Yes, they want to jump into that offer. This works like, it's just like free, but is not free. You understand? People always want to get the best deal from anything they want to buy. You want you want to save something. That is why they do promo. For most of the maybe Jumia, yeah, I love using Jumia because I've personalized, I've bought something from them a lot. And you can see they might say something like, get this power bank at a promo price. You know that promo now, so many people want to get that power bank or that product because of that promo price, because they know if they should go back and come back again the next day, that particular price might increase. So using the word promo in your business will skyrocket your sale and also your business growth, because your business can only grow when you're making sale. Nobody wants to be stagnant in this business era. Nobody wants to be stagnant, because God forbid that you have a business, in 1 month no sale, 2 months no sale, frustration will eat you. That's why I say, in the online, either online space or offline space, your main purpose of creating that business is what? Is to make sale. So everyone want to make sale. So using the word promo will actually work while marketing either your services or your product. And also you can use the word you. Yes, you can use the word you. You might say, I've seen a lot of copy that are so quack. See, if you want people to really take action, you need to assume that you're talking to them, because obviously you're talking to them. Yes, you're talking to human beings. So you need to use the word you. There's this power of you, like you. When they are reading your copy, they're actually seeing themselves in that particular copy, because you are using the word you. So so you can use the word you when marketing your offer. I hope you are getting me. Okay, I want to know if my pace is still okay. Yeah, before I move on to the next one I want to talk about tonight.
Yeah. You're good, Glory. You're good. Everything is all good. Your mic is muted. Your mic is muted, though.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that. All right, thank you so much, Mr. Dari, for that confirmation. I hope we're getting something. So, the topic I said I was talking about is conversion, the code of conversion or conversion code. So now, for you to make conversion is just, I've explained conversion when I started earlier. Conversion is just make telling people what you want them to do. That is conversion. Now there are pillars of conversion. Yes, there are pillars of conversion. And one of the pillar I'm going to be sharing is value. See, as a business owner is a value giver. See, if you want to get income, or if you want to make profit, you must give out something. Yes, you must give out value, because you cannot give out when you are not valuable. So definitely you must become a value, you must become value yourself. You know that yes, so and so, maybe for instance Chidima, I am valuable. How do you want us to know that you are valuable? By what you share. Yes, for you to make conversion, you must be valuable. If you want to convert, you must lead with value. You must become the chief value officer of your business. If you want your business to grow, you must become the chief value officer of your business. You must be known as a person of value. I've seen a lot of business owner, either online or offline, but basically I'm going to focus on online because this is a visual conference, so it's basically online. I've seen a lot of business owner online, they are selling something, but when I go to their profile, I'll just one or two posts, or I'm not seeing them as someone valuable. Imagine now you're a business owner, you're marketing the product, and in your profile, now, we are seeing maybe comedy, or we are seeing a lot of orisha things, a lot of nonsense. Let me use the word nonsense. Like for instance, we are seeing you dancing in your profile. How do you want us to take you seriously? How do you want to attract audience? How do you want to attract your ideal customers when you are not valuable? You need to be valuable yourself. Yes. So that when people come to your profile, they need to know that yes, this particular person, I want to buy from you. They should know that yes, I am getting value because of one or two things from your profile. The money you will eat tomorrow, you must sow the value today. The money you want to eat, or the customer you want to get tomorrow, you must sow the value today. Value up, value down. Sales is in the middle. The first thing is what? Value. Yes, the first thing is what? Value. You must learn the sanguish, like you must learn to sanguish your sales like a burger now. Your name must be related to value. People must know you for free freemium, like something you're giving value for free. They must know you for that if you really want to make sale. Oh. Yes, people must know you for something good. Your free must be like other people paid. If you want people to really hire you, or if you want to really make sale, add value. Yes, add value. If you want to make sale, add plenty value. Add value, and do this consistently. It's not as if that you're going to come into the online space, um you add value maybe for 1 or 2 days, and the next day you are selling. Ow, it's not possible. You're not going to make any sale like that. Give out value for as if you are dashing them. Yes, give out value for free if you really want to make sale. Another thing is trust. 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 As a business owner, if your audience or your buyers does not trust you, forget it. There's nothing like sale. You will not get any sale. So you must make your audience trust you. They must be able to trust you. That aspect of trust must not be leaking. Imagine now, maybe you are doing some 1 or 2 things, and they classify you as a scammer. That will definitely affect the growth of your that will definitely affect the growth of your business. So you must build that aspect of trust. Yes, you must do all you can do to get people trust you, because it's only when they trust you, that's when they can give you their money. Because you, as a business owner, all business owner, we need customers, we need clients, and for us to get that client, they need to trust us. Yes, they need to trust us. So many of you have gotten maybe a course or clothes or so and so from an online space. Because what? Because you trusted that particular vendor. Once people know that you will deliver, once you have developed that trust, believe me, sales or your business growth will skyrocket. your business growth will surely skyrocket. Another thing I want to talk about is urgency. Urgency and scarcity. Now, currently, we are going into December. So many people are already running Black Friday. As a business owner, urgency has to do with time, while scarcity has to do with numbers. If you want to convert more, because we're talking about the conversion code, if you want to convert more, if you want to get more sales as a business owner, there should be fear of missing out. Yes, there should be fear. You must input that fear of missing out in your copy. You must input that fear of missing out, and that is where urgency comes in. You might say only 15. Let's say for instance now you are selling clothes. You might say only two piece left, so and so left. Or you are selling a course, only 15 slots available. That is scarcity. Urgency now is what will make them act fast. Do you understand? I can beat my chest that once you make your goods or your products, once you make them urgent, like they need to get this now. If they not get this in now, they will miss out on that thing. Your sale will skyrocket. Yes, your sale will skyrocket. It will skyrocket. Like you will even be surprised that I'm just making so many sales. What's going on? This is just a little secret most copywriters use. Yeah, this is just a little secret we use. Another thing is testimonies. Testimonies sells very well. Yes, you know yourself. Yes, but what people say about you will sell faster than what you say about yourself. This is where testimonies comes in. People believe that what other people say about maybe your clothes, your services, your products, anything you're selling in the online space as a business owner, people believe that what people say about you, they believe it more than what you say about yourself. You might call yourself the smartest copywriter, but if they have never heard this from the mouth of one or two persons, they will not believe you. So testimony sells faster than you think. Yes, testimony sells faster than you think. Give out free things first as a business owner. I've talked about giving out free things from your value, and tell them, please give me feedback. It's not a crime to get feedback, or the feedback from your audience or from the people that have tested your services are the testimonies that you can showcase to the public, that yes, so you have your shoulder up, that somebody have tested it and it has worked for them. What are you waiting for? This is where testimonies comes in. This is where testimonies comes in. I hope you're getting something from tonight. I hope you're getting something from tonight. Now, let me just teach us how to create a copy. I've talked about urgency, scarcity, and all of that. Now, how do you input all of this into a copy? I'm going to just mention the two formulas, just the two formulas of a copy, or the two formulas of a copy. And let me just mention one because of our time. Yeah. And the formula I'm going to mention is the E and the IDA, which is AIDA. AIDA. A signify attention. I signify interest. D signifies desire. And the last A is what? Action. That is the formula of a copy. Any copy at all that you see online, has this formula. Attention, which is the first A. Remember I said it is the IDA formula. AIDA. That is the formula. Now, in the attention part, in the online space or anywhere, even offline, as a business owner, you must be able to get the attention of your prospect or of your prospective buyers. You must be able to get the attention of them, because once you cannot get their attention, forget it, there is nothing like sales for you. So you must be able to get the attention. You must be able to get their attention. Something something like Everybody cannot be a pusher of low price. Yeah, your header is what, like your headline is where the attention comes in. Your headline is where the attention comes in. Another thing I said is interest. Now, get them interested in your offer. Tell your ideal customers or your ideal client, or yes, your ideal client or your ideal customers as a business owner. Tell them you need to make them to be interested in your offer. Like, tell them a story. I'm always so surprised when I see a lot of business owners are afraid to tell their story. For me, most of my students or my community, they all know my stories. Yes, because stories sells faster than facts. You might say 80%, 80% of Nigeria, so. That particular thing, it will not sell so fast than stories. Yes, stories sell faster. So tell story. Yes. Tell them your story. Talk about your from zero when I just started. Remember, for me now, if you come to my online space, people already know my story. I was a very, very shy person. I was very, very broke as a student. But then I came into the online space and I learned one or two skills, and boom, that is just a story. Stories from when you were a nobody to where you have achieved to where you are now. Business owner, please tell your stories. If you want to sell, if you want growth, let your ideal audience be let them identify with your story. They should know your story. They should know your personality, because you are a human being. You're not talking to, you're not talking to robots. You're not talking to monkeys. You're not an AI. You're human beings, and you're talking to your fellow human beings. So tell them your stories. Yes, tell them your stories. You need to tell them your stories if you really want to grow your business in either in the online space or in the offline space. Another thing you need to do is the D. Like, I'm talking about the IDA formula. The A is what? The attention. You need to grab attention. The I is your interest. The D aspect is your desire. The desire. Now, as a business owner, you need to channel their desires, like your prospective audience, your prospective clients, your prospective customers. You need to channel their desires to your product. Let them want your product as the best solution to their problem. Someone can desire sleeping. Let me just say, you're selling maybe a supplement, and the particular person is having sleeping disorder. Imagine now, you say, if you get this if you get our supplement, you'll be able to sleep for 6 hours with ease. Imagine now, you are already making them say, I'm already suffering from this, so let me get this. Tap into their desire. If you really want to get income, if you really want to make profit, if you really want to make sale as a business owner, tap into their desire. Yes, you must know how to make people desire your product. And they can desire your product from the value you have given, from urgency, from your testimonies, majorly from the testimonies of others. That is how people desire your product, because people cannot desire your product when they have not seen the outcome of your product, or when they have not seen how your product has served other people. So you must make sure they desire your product if you really want to make profit as a business owner, or if you really want your business to grow. And the next thing, the last in the formula, is what? Action. Action. When I started this, I talked about conversion. I explained a lot about conversion. Now, action. This is one thing that people don't do. Imagine now, you create this copy. Your headline is so perfect. You grabbed my attention. Your body is amazing. You're telling me the benefits of getting your product and all of that. I say, I really need to get this product. But at the end, there is no call to action. How do you want me to buy this product? Yes, most business owners fail in this. And if you have been failing in that, you need to correct this. That is why you are not making sale. That is why you are not making sale. If you don't give people call to action, poverty will give you a call to action. If you do not give people a call to action, see as a business owner, poverty itself will give you a call to action. So you have to tell people what to do, because in the long run, all you want to do is what? Get money. As a business owner, we need profit. We need to get income. So you need to tell them, oh, buy from me. And you're not just doing this, like you're not begging people, please come and patronize me as what? No, 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 no. You don't beg. No, you command by telling them so, 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 and so. And this is where those words I've mentioned earlier comes in. This is where the free comes in. This is where the now comes in. This is where all those words I've mentioned earlier, this is where they comes in your action. Tell them what they need to do. Don't assume for your audience. Don't assume. You need to tell them. Yes, you actually need to tell them what they need to do. That is how to create a copy that will actually sell. This is how to create a copy. Now, you might say, I don't know anything about copy. How do I write a copy? I'm not a copywriter. This is just an example. You might tell me I'm not a copywriter. How do I write a copy? Please, also and so. Let me just, yeah, the first thing you're going to do in writing a copy. Copy is very, very simple to write a copy. The first thing is your headline. You know what is headline now? If you are reading news now, or maybe you are chatting with someone and something pops on in the notification feed on your phone, the first thing you're going to see is the headline. If the headline catches your attention, you will click on that headline to read the full gist. Yes or no? Yes. So your headline must be able to catch attention. Your heading, it must be attention grabbing. It must, and it has to be. Yes, you see, people are always busy online and offline. Imagine, even though you're selling something offline, people are always busy. You might see people walking, you might see people. Your headline is what will grab their attention. Your headline is what will grab their attention. Your ability to steal their attention is what make you a great copywriter, or is what make you convert, or as a business owner is what brings you income. Your ability to grab their attention. And the next thing is what? Your first sentence must be, ah your first sentence must create this desire. Yes. When you when you um when you raise the bar in the headline or in the heading, the next thing, your first sentence must carry same kind of fire. Imagine now, you create an headline like how to grow your business, or how to make sale in, I'm looking for a perfect headline to use for an example. 10 ways to make sale before 2025, or 10 ways to hit your first $1,000 before 2025. Imagine now, your audience, they want to like, look at the headline, let me read. Now, the first two paragraph, or the first two introduction, or the first two sentences must also carry that same fire. Yes, because if your headline is great and the first two sentences is not great, forget it. You have lost that client, or you have lost that customer. So you must be able to create your heading, and your body or your message must be so it must be so captivating. Yes. If you are selling fire in fire extinguisher now, show the fire. Yes, this is just an example. Show the problem as simple as possible in your copy. People want to know that you understand what they are passing through. This is where stories comes in. Tell them, yes, I feel your pain. I have been there before. Even though you have not been there before, there before, I have helped someone that has been there before. Show the problem, like show. Do you understand? You need to show them. People are very, very sensitive. Or if you don't know, people are very, very sensitive. Either in the online space or in the offline space. People are very, very sensitive. When it comes to parting their money, when it comes to giving you their money as a business owner, people are very, very, you too, you are sensitive. You don't want to just give your money to someone that you don't trust, or someone you might in the normal word you say evidence no dey. Someone that you have not seen any evidence. You are not going to give them any money. Yes, so you have to tell them exactly what they will get from your products. You have to tell them. You have to tell them. You can, and after telling them this, you have to tell them. You can also tell them the bad thing that will happen if they don't buy your product. That is where the urgency comes in. Where are they if you don't buy this product now, you are missing out on these bonuses, you are missing out on this, so and so, you are missing out on so and so. This is where you tell them the bad thing. If you really want to make, or if you really want to grow your business as a business owner, you need to do this, you need to do this. And I've mentioned quite a lot today. If you really want to grow your business, you need to do this. And there are different type of offer. There are different things. I just want to be sure. I hope you can see me, because I'm going to be rounding up very soon. I hope I'm still audible enough.
Yes, you are audible. We're gaining so much value. The comment sections is like literally on fire right now. Yeah, your mic is still muted.
Okay, yeah. So, oh, sorry.
Your mic is muted.
Sorry. Hold on. Okay, can you hear me now, sir? Can can you hear me? Please just
Yes, we
confirm
can hear you. We can hear you. Go ahead.
so I can continue. Let's briefly look at the foundational um P's. I call it P's, like P, the foundational P of an offer. I've talked about offer. I've talked about offer a lot, and I believe you all know what an offer is, and you all know what should be included in your offer. Now, the first P is problem. You must identify a very, very strong problem, and solve it with your offer as a business owner. Because as a business owner, you are solving a problem, and you are solving a problem in return for money. So you are solving a problem. So that is the first P of an offer. Problem. Problem. You must identify a strong problem and solve it to get your money. Your offer must be solving a problem, either health, wealth, relationship, desire, feeling among, anything at all. You must solve a problem. See, the thing is, in this world, in this world, problems can never finish. As a human being that has flesh and blood inside, we all have one or two problems. So as a business owner, you need to think of the problems that your ideal customers or your ideal audience are passing through, and solve that problem. And once you're able to get a problem, solve that problem, believe me, you're going to get income, you're going to get money. People will pay you to, people will even beg you to, please, oh, come and solve my problem. As a business owner, think. Yes. And the another P I want to mention is people. I've said this earlier before. As a business owner, hmm, you are not you are not selling to trees. You're not selling to animals. You are selling to people. You are selling to people. And money The money you want to get or the growth you want to see in your business requires people. Money is in the hands of Money is not in the hands of monkeys. Money is not in the hands of monkeys. Money is in the hands of people. Like, hear this today. Money is not created. No, money is collected. As a business owner, you are collecting money in exchange. You are collecting money in exchange of what? Money is collected, and you are collecting money in exchange of the problems that you are solving. Are you getting me? Are you getting me? You are collecting money in exchange of the problem that you are solving. As a business owner, you yourself, you don't print money. You collect money from people. You collect money from your ideal client, you collect money from your customers. So money is collected and you need people. You actually need people. So people are the ones that have the problems. People are the ones that have the problems. And by solving people's problem, you are getting money and your business is growing. Another thing is place. Another thing is place. And this is one factor that most business owners fail to consider. Another thing is place. This is one factor. And once you miss your place, either in the online space or in the offline space, you are not going to get any sale once you miss your place. What do I mean? Imagine now, in the online space, your place is just like your audience. Your place is just like your audience. In the online space, let's just use the online space now. Imagine now, um, you are in the online space, and where you are supposed to be, the place you're supposed to be, or the kind of product or goods you are selling requires video. Instead of you to be creating videos on maybe TikTok or Instagram, you're on Facebook writing content and posting your image or posting your product. People will not buy. So the place matters. The place really matters. Your place really matters. People don't buy products, they buy solution. And the reason you are there as a business owner is because you're supposed to solve a problem for them. Yes, and that particular place you are will determine if you will get clients or if you will get customers. So your place really matters. So go and if you're not making sales online, go and look at the place you are really channeling your energy. Go and look at the place, because place really matters. Another thing is price. Price. Don't be do not be a greedy business owner. Yes, don't be a greedy business owner. Yes, I know you want to make a lot of sales, but consider the price. Consider the price. People believe and fix prices in their head. Imagine now, you just wake up one morning and say, I want to sell this product. I don't want to sell this product 2K again, or I don't want to sell this product 10,000 again. I want to sell it 100,000. Ow! It's not possible. It's not magic. You will not make any sale. You just be looking at your product like this without any sales. So you need to consider the price. Don't look for high paying clients in places like um in places that there is no people. So consider the price. If you really want to increase your price as a business owner, make sure you are premium yourself. You cannot sell the price of my goods is so and so, and they are not getting anything from that thing. So it should rhyme with your value. Your price should rhyme. Don't just fix any price. Don't just fix any price at all. Don't just when creating your copy, either in your flyer, your logo, anything at all. Don't just fix price because Mr. A is selling this at a particular price. So you yourself, you want to sell it as you are not the same. Yes, you are not the same. So consider your own place, consider your own audience, and consider your own price if you really want to 10 times your business growth. Yes, if you really want to grow your business, if you really want to grow your business, consider the price. Another thing is promotion. This is where running an ad comes in. This is where running an ad comes in. You have created a copy. There are different type of copy. You can do an organic ad or a paid ad. So now, if you know you don't have, as a business owner, one thing I always tell business owners is, see, set aside some particular level of, or some particular amount of money for, this is just for my expenses. This is what I'm going to use for ads, because ah you need people. You need to run advertisement. You need to run advertisement. You need to do promotion. Yes, you need to do promotion. The world has no place for shy people. If you are shy that I don't want people to see me, I don't want people to do this, that means you're not ready to grow your business. Yes, the world has no place for shy people. It is not enough to make noise. It is not enough to make noise. It's not enough to just be posting your clothes or posting your products online. You need to do promotion, and this is where running ads do. Organic ad is you creating content. This is where content marketing comes in. You create content, you talk about from your story and all of that. But paid ad is you meeting influencers to run that particular ad for you. You meet them, those influencers already have your ideal audience. So that is where paid ad comes in. That is where paid ad comes in, because the thing is, attention is the rule of the game. Yes, attention is the rule of the game. The more the attention you get, the better the retention you will have, and the more money that will come into your account as a business owner. So you need to do a lot of promotion. You need to get you need to be in people's eyes. People need to see your product. They need to see you. They need to see what you are offering if you really want to grow in revenue as a business owner. Now, the less attention, the less your financial detention. So you need to run ad. You need to promote your product. You need to promote your services. I hope you're getting something. Hope you're getting something. So now the I just have 3 more minutes before I end my section, because I've used a lot of time. I'm really sorry, but I believe we're getting something from that. So the three reasons why people will buy anything that you're selling. The three reasons why people will buy anything at all that you're selling as a business owner. Number one is fear. Yes. Number one is fear. We saw it, you might say, like, we saw it in your eyes during the COVID. People were buying out of fears. They were buying out of fear of the pandemic. What are the sales motivator for your offer? People also buy from the fear of losing out on a good deal. That particular fear, if you can, that people, one of the main reason people buy something is because of fear. And fear of what? Fear of losing out. And this is what we call the FOMO. 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 It is fear of missing out. I always tell my community that to make their offer so insane, you need to make people feel like if they do not do this, they are missing out on something. Yes, if they do not do this, they are missing out on something, because money is always moving. So if you're not able to get their attention at that particular time, they will miss out. They will miss out. Another thing is the desire to be known for something. So many people now, let's assume now, people love to buy something because they want to be known for something. Imagine now those iPhone users. We are not using iPhone because iPhone is the best phone. No, we are using iPhone to belong, to be known for something. Most people, they are using iPhone because they just want to hold that iPhone. And in the era where we are, once they see you with an iPhone, it's like, this person is big, oh, this person is so and so. So your product make your product attach something that people can desire. People can recognize your product for something. Yes, recognition will always show off. If your offer has prestige value, people will buy. Yes, perception sales. Human beings want to have what other people don't have. And another thing people buy is people buy out of love. Now we are going into the Christmas season, the Easter, yes, Christmas season, or Easter, or maybe January, all of that. People buy because of love. So while creating your offer as a business owner, tap into that emotion. Yes, tap into that emotion. That is how to sell, and that is why people buy things. And also people buy things because of comfort. Imagine now people are hiring your service because they want to be comfortable. They cannot do that on their own. That is why they are hiring you as a business owner. So you need to tap into the comfort that hire me. Just make sure you're tapping into the comfort. If your offer can take people to a place of pleasure, you will sell very well as a business owner. You will sell very well. If your offer can take people from a place of pleasure, you will sell very well. As let me again round off with this. As Apostle Joshua Solomon will always say, the money you are looking for is also looking for you. It has not seen the version of you that is looking for it. So if you really want to 10 times your business growth, you need to do, you need to implement, you need to take action, you need to tell people everything that you want them to do. I hope you got one or two things from this particular section. I hope you got one or two things from this particular section. So I would be rounding up, or I'll be giving the mic to our host. So yes, I'll be giving the mic to our host to so Mr. Davi, over to you.
All right. Hi everyone. Give me a second. Okay. All right. Hi Glory, are you still there? Okay, your mic is muted though.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I'm still here. I'm
Okay.
still on the call.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so very much for that wonderful session. It has been wow. Trust me, I learned so much. Like so much. It was like so amazing. Thank you so very much for that. And I am sure a lot of people out there too, they got a lot. I mean, from the comments, we're seeing like so many highlights, so many key takeaways. It was like super brilliant. You have been phenomenal tonight. Like well done, like well done. That was like really awesome. Trust me, I got some key things that I'm gonna implement, and I'm even glad some of the people in my team, they're also on the call, and there's some other things too we also can apply in the team and in our business as well. Thank you so very much. Like that was like brilliant, like super brilliant. So guys, our questions can start coming in. Like I mean, it's rolling down there in the banner. Our question can start coming in. I know we spent quite a number of time tonight, but it is needed and it is necessary that you hear all these practical things being taught here tonight. All right. So our questions can start coming in. um Let me see. In your life, you're on the call. Help me check IG because I actually lost access to that. My system actually just like went off. So if you can, or those that are on IG, if you can, if you're still there, if you can just quickly come onto YouTube just to like type your question and stuff like that, that would be like really awesome. All right. So I just have let me throw a question to a very a very very practical question, because I mean, based on of the things you said, it is more of a practical session rather than a just to like take information in. And I really really love that about your session, and is that it is as practical can get. Now, say for a business or a company, right, that you're trying to like put this. So I mean, you spoke a lot about offer, you spoke about price, you spoke about attention is the rule of the game, you spoke about the ida technique. You went like deep. In fact, now I have a new title. Usually I just have the title of AI business consultant, founder and CEO and all that. But now I've learned a new thing: chief value officer. That is like super super brilliant, right? Like, how did you even come up with that? Like, that's like so mind blowing. Chief value officer. So I think I'm now a chief value officer. I think that's the title I'm going to be going by, like, henceforth. All right. All right, so
Yeah.
moving on, because we have more of businesses and individuals that are on call, and they'll probably watch the replay, because we'll be sending this to the community and making it accessible to them as well. What would you say to that person that feels he just that person he feels, oh, I'm not the creative type, I am not the maybe like the writing person, I'm just maybe like an executor or something like that. Would you say that kind of a person, okay, it's fine for them not to be a copywriter, they should just go ahead and hire a copywriter? And I mean, that's the case where that person can afford a copywriter. So how about someone that, okay, is just starting out and feels, oh, I'm not really a creative person, I don't know how to come up with all this script, how to convince people. And by the way, if you really watch this video, and I encourage each and every one of us to watch it over and over again, even if you are not a creative person, with the things Glory mentioned, you will be able to you'll be able to write a perfect ad copy. I mean, not perfect, but I believe even as you rehearse. But just say, just for instance, like the exception to the rule, the person say, oh, I'm not really creative and I don't have money to hire a copywriter. What would you say to that person?
Okay. That's a very very tricky and good question, though. Okay, let's just say nobody was born creative. Yeah. For me too. I was not that a creative person, but I learned it. So the desire for you to learn, that is what makes you creative. You might say, I am not a social media person. I'm not this. I'm not because I don't want people to see my face and all of that. But if you really want to grow your business or your brand or anything, can you hear me? I'm hearing my voice. I'm kind of echoing.
Okay, sorry about that. Okay, you're good to go now.
Okay, so as I was saying, nobody was born being creative. Yes, we learned that in one or two ways. And you might say you are not most of let me say you're just starting out in the online space, or you're just a newbie, or your business is just growing, and you might not have the finance to hire a copywriter. This is where AI comes in. Yes, I'm not a preacher that AI is bad though. No. AI is very, very good. But the only thing is your creativity. You know what you have in your mind. You can just tell AI, prompt it. Prompt engineering is one thing that every business owners must master. Even though you don't know anything about prompt engineering, we have free things like we have YouTube, we have books, we have just go YouTube. YouTube is the best teacher. Just go there and learn prompt engineering. Go to AI, immediately the most used AI chat GPT. Go there. Tell AI, I'm just a starter. Oh. I'm very shy. Explain to it. Tell it to create a copy for you, and it will definitely create that copy. Your duty is to refine that copy, is to repurpose that copy to to be human. Like AI will always be AI, but you as a human being, you know how human being react, you know how human being feels. So your duty is, I've seen a lot of copywriters, a lot of people, they just AI gives them this. they carry it, boom, and they put it on their page like that. It doesn't work that way. You have to be creative yourself. You have to refine some of the words to suit your particular audience. And because AI can write it in a professional way, and you know yourself that your audience are not so professional. You have mixture of audience, maybe teenagers, professionals, people that working class and all of that. So it is your duty to refine that copy. So there's no excuse like I am not a creative person. You have AI. Yes. Everybody started with something. Go and learn. Go and learn. Take one or two, maybe 1 hour, 2 hour, learn prompt engineering. Go to AI, tell AI to do one or two things on your copy, to create a copy for you, and you are good to go as a business owner. You are good to go. Do you understand? So I hope I have been able to maybe answer that question.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. In fact, that was like brilliant. So we have one question here. It
Okay.
reads, let me here. It says, it is a request for one advice you'd give to an intending business owner planning to create a new business niche and dimension that has never been explored. Just one advice. So did you get the
So I
question?
did. I didn't get. No, 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 no.
Person is asking that just one advice you would give her for an intending business owner that is planning to create a new business niche that has never been explored before. So what is one advice
Okay.
you'd give that?
So one advice I would give the person is to study the market. Yes, you should study your market, and because you don't want to go into the business, you mentioned the business have never been created before. You don't want to go into a business that have never been created before, and you are finding it difficult to get income. So you need to do research on your audience, on your market. Yes, you need to study the market very well before creating that particular business. And if you know your market is good, if you know there is 100% probability or possibility they are going to get clients, then you're good to go. You're good to go. Yes. One advice: study your market, study the market very well before diving into that business. So you will not regret, or so you will not be frustrated because when income is not coming in, frustration will comes in. And when frustration and once frustration comes in, depression will definitely come. Because every business owner wants to get profits. Every business owner wants to get income. So go and study your market very well. Do a thorough market research. And if the market research is giving you good vibes or good energy, go ahead and launch that your business, and it should definitely go well. I hope I've been able to
Wow,
answer
that's
that question.
yeah. So I hope she has been able to answer that question, and that was like a really great advice. Like that was like super awesome. Study your market. Just be sure that what you're doing, and you see, there's this thing that they say that there is nothing new under the sun. So irrespective of the fact that it is a new niche, there will be something that either complements it or somebody has done similar. You understand? And that's why
Yeah.
building in public also help. There's this thing. Well, this is how mostly to do with founders, those in the tech industry, building in public, especially things that's really not been tested before. And she said something about studying the market, and I think one thing that can complement it is surveys, getting feedback from people. Don't just say, okay, this idea is novel. Yes, it's a blue ocean strategy, it's a new niche. How about you have 5, 10 people, your friends, do like a survey, get their idea, get their opinion. All right. That is one of the perfect way to test the waters in line with the study you're doing in the market as well. This has really been one wonderful session. To all of you joining from across different platforms, you guys are welcome. I really hope, and I know, I'm sure that you got a lot of value, irrespective of the time you joined in. This is the 10x Business um, Growth Conference Day 2 with our super amazing speaker, Glory. This has really been awesome. Tomorrow is even going to be better. I'm having Kennedy Chris is coming in tomorrow to speak to us. This guy has his strategies has been implemented with over 20 established um startups. It's going to really be an amazing session, and I will be doing like another bonus. Tomorrow is gonna be Sunday. I know my schedule can be like really crazy sometimes on Sunday. However, it's still gonna hold by 8 p.m. GMT plus one, whatever time zone you're joining in from. So make sure you set your reminders. For those of you that are registered, there is a link you can easily use to add the events to your calendar so you get reminders. Also, there is a link to join the 10x business community. There we have a compendium of entrepreneurs, of business owners, of investors, and founders as well as builders. So make sure you click the link, join the community. And if you're joining from any platform, probably you just saw me go live and you're wondering what this is about. This is the 10x Business Growth Conference on how you can quickly and easily scale your business over 10 times. Click the link in my bio to register so you get access to all this packages I'm talking about. There will be another consultation session tomorrow with me one on one, and then we'll be having a probably after the conference, maybe the following weekend, a special it will be the 10x business growth conference ultra, basically where you see all these things you've been hearing from these speakers in action. Guess what, we'll be building a live product, like live. I'll be doing it, I'll be showing you guys here like live. We'll build a live product, we'll launch it, and we'll get our first paying client like live on call. So make sure you are there. It will probably be the weekend after now, but just make sure you register so you get access to all of this. And it will probably be a private event for only those that register. So make sure that you click the link in my bio and you register. Thank you so much once again, Glory. This has been like, trust me, I learned a lot. I personally, I learned a lot. It has been like really, really awesome. You have been amazing. Those in the comments, they attest to the same thing. I mean, look at the comments. It was like it's like super, 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 super awesome. Thank you so very much once again for your time. You have been amazing. I know you're talking, but your mic is actually muted. So thank you so very much for your time. You all that joined from
Oh
all the
yeah,
platforms.
nice to meet you. Thank you for the opportunity.
My pleasure, my absolute pleasure. For all of you that joined from across all the platforms, you guys have been the absolute best audience. Thank you so much. So join us again 8 p.m. GMT plus one. But make sure you register so you get the opportunity for the one-on-one consultation session with me tomorrow before tomorrow's session. All right. Thank you also very much once again. Do have a wonderful night rest, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.